Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Got the video up. I didn't record second period, so I got to record this period. Short video anyway. So here's the warm-up. For those of you playing along at home, I would pause this video, do the warm-up, make sure you know what you're doing, and then play whenever you're ready. All right. So just to kind of go over a couple of things, talk through a couple of things. We are going to have a short quiz at the end of class tomorrow over just section 7.5 and 7.6. Okay, it's just going to be over adding and subtracting polynomials like you see on the board right now. And then the stuff from section 5 or section 7.5, which was talking about the degree and naming and classifying degrees of monomials, degrees of polynomials, and classifying. So let's start off there. Let's actually do this real quick. I want everybody, don't have your charts out. Don't get them out. I want to see how much you know, okay? So let's start off with the easy ones. Don't say it out loud, just think it. Don't say it out loud, just think it. Okay, so what is it? Monomial. Monomial. Okay, don't say it out loud, just think it. Okay, what is it? Binomial. Again, don't say it out loud, just think it. Okay, what is it? Trinomial. Those ones are the easy ones, trinomial. And again, that's for the number of terms that you see. Now, anything beyond that, what is that? Polynomial. Okay, same thing here. Let's go for the degree now. Don't say it out loud, just think it. These are the harder ones. Okay, what is it? Constant. Constant. Don't say it out loud. Okay, what is it? Linear. Linear, good. Don't say it. Okay, what is it? Quadratic. Quadratic. This is where it starts to get a little more difficult. Okay. What is this one? Cubic. Cubic, good. Remember, think 3 dimensions, cube. Don't say it out loud, just think it. Okay, what's this one? Quartic. Remember, think 4 quarters or quartet. Just think it. Okay, what's 5? Quintic. 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 Okay, so how'd you do? Just based off memory, how'd you do? Think about how much do you really need to study those. Okay, if you need to, make flashcards for yourself. You got to memorize those. Make sure you know what those are to be able to identify the degrees, the number of terms, to name it. Remember, anything beyond that, what's anything beyond 5?
The number.
Just the number, right? 6th degree, 7th degree, 8th degree, and so on. All right, let's take a look up here at our warm-up. We've got number 2. Let me pull some names here. Number 2, what did you get, Peyton, for that one? This first one on the warm-up here.
15x in the second column.
Watch out, that's a y. That's a y. So this one should be 7x squared plus 9y squared. Yeah, that one's kind of tricky there. Watch out for that. If that was an x, you would be completely great. Yeah, James? Okay, next one up, Gabby, Narens. How do you say your lesson? Narens, is that, am I saying it right? Okay. Go ahead.
Raising cube C.
Good. I've got 5, 1, that makes 6, minus 3 is 3, b to the third c. Good. Number 6 there, Reagan. 3m minus 11, good. Now remember, those top 3 are all monomials, single term things. Now we're getting into, or adding and subtracting the polynomials. See, number 10, look at that one. I've got a binomial plus a polynomial, right? Both quartic. So what would that be here, Kira? What would that be for number 10? What's my answer there?
15x to the 4 plus 8x to the 3.
Okay, let's check that. I've got a 9, a 2, and a negative 8. X to the 4th. Am I missing one? No. I like the 8x to the third, but I think that should be 15. I'm sorry, 11 minus. I think that should be a 3x to the fourth. 3x to the fourth. We double check that. 9 and 2 make 11. Yeah, minus 8 should be 3. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Number 12. Now, remember, for a subtraction sign, I have to do one additional step right at the beginning, distribute it in here. Do I ever distribute to the left? No. It was funny. Mr. Spaulding was sitting here for during second period because that's his planning period, and I said that comment, and he was like, "Does that actually happen?" I'm like, yes, I've seen it happen before. Don't do it. I don't know. It's weird. So 16y squared minus 8y plus 9. Distribute in minus 6y squared plus 2y minus 7y. And now we combine. 16 and negative 6 make 10. Negative 8 and positive 2 make minus 6. Oh, I forgot my minus 7. Whoops. Got one more to do there. Negative 8, positive 2 make negative 6. Minus 7 make negative 13y. Whoops. So those are all gone, and then I got this plus 9 sitting there. Taking a look on the last one, distribute this in. Negative 7k squared plus 3, leave that exactly the same. Minus 2k squared minus 5k plus 1. Negative 7, negative 2 make negative 9k squared. Bring down that minus 5k. 3 and 1 make 4. How did we do on the warm-up? Are we good? You good? Good. Because that's honestly the quiz tomorrow. Adding and subtracting these polynomials. And then naming in terms of the degrees and the number of terms and identifying what the degrees are and whatnot. So writing things in standard form. I hope we would know how to write things in standard form by now. We've been practicing that a couple times. Remember, that's in order from biggest to smallest in terms of the degree. Oh, we had we played Jackson last night at Academic Challenge, and they're a very good team, and we did very well against them. Final score was 60 to 88. Did you win? Oh yeah.
No.
It was big. It was a big one. But at halftime, it was 26 to 45.
No, because they said they played you.
Yeah, Jackson's very good, and I was surprised. We played very well against them. We swept the American government category. We almost swept the world history category. Okay. We played well. Any questions on the warm-up? Okay, let's go over the homework then. Number 16, Chance. What'd you get for number 16? First one up there.
Okay, 3 plus 6 is
4 plus 9 is 13. Take it to 13. Does that make sense?
Yeah, wait. Added wrong.
Yep. Number 18. What did you get for 18 of your today? I should take 10. No, Emily today. Emily, she sits up there. Taylor, what did you get for 18?
2.5 a to the fourth power minus 11.7 b to the
Good. Notice that a lot of people might try to combine those. Those are A's and B's. Good. You leave the A's and B's separate. 2.5 a to the fourth minus 11.7 b to the fourth. Good. Is there any such thing as standard form in that problem? No. Because it's got two variables. All right, number 20. Gavin. Oh, Gavin, you weren't here, so were you?
No.
You want to try this one?
Not really.
Jake. Well, what is it? Are there any other things that combine with the 7xy? Okay, so what's 7 minus 2? Good. Is there anything to combine with this? No. Not so bad, right? Number 22, Addie, what'd you get for 22?
I got 3x to the second plus 4x.
Good. 3x squared plus 4x. Good. And then number 24, Kaylee, what'd you get for 24? Negative 3 what? Negative 3b. Did you get anything else? Minus 1. Yeah. That make sense? Questions 16 through 24. Number 9? We didn't have to do number 9.
No.
I did. Number 25. Ellie, what'd you get for 25? Plus 1 what? Wait a sec. That's just plus 1t. Yeah. Number 26. Sky, what'd you get for 26?
Negative 11x.
Oh, be careful. That's a plus 4. So it should be negative 3x squared. I'm sorry. You were doing negative 11x. I'm sorry.
Plus 3. And then
Minus 3x. Okay. All of those terms are correct, but they need to be reordered. So the negative 3x squared needs to come first, then the minus 11x, then the plus 3. Does that make sense? Number 20, yes. Because it always has to go into standard form, no matter what. Yes. Yeah, everybody hear that? It always has to go in standard form, and I will take off if you don't put it into standard form. From here on out, if it's got one variable, you always put it into standard form. Number 27, Gabby Taylor. You don't combine those. Yeah. X to the 5th plus x to the 4th. They've got different exponents, you can't combine them. And then what happens with these? They cancel those out. So really, we're just left with that. And then number 20, what is that, 28, Dane.
I didn't get that.
What do I get for my z to the thirds? Good. And then, are there any z squareds? Plus what?
Z.
2z. Questions about that one? Okay, let's keep it going. Now for these subtraction ones, remember that you have to distribute the negative and then combine like terms. So for 29, I'm going to bring this in. That's really t to the third plus 8t squared minus 3t to the third. So all in total, negative 2t to the third plus 8t squared. The ones with the one term on the right side, for some reason, people get confused on those ones. Just bring it in and then just combine it. Number 30, we distribute in the negative here. 3x to the second minus x squared minus 3x plus x. So we combine here. Here's a 3x squared minus x squared, so 2x squared. Here's a negative x, a negative 3x, and a positive x, so they get a minus 3x. That's my answer. Yeah. Yeah. Number 31. You know what, let's keep going here. I'm just going to distribute in 5m plus 3 minus 6m to the third plus 2m squared. We combine here, bringing this first term down with the negative 6m to the third, negative 6m to the third, and then we got to bring down our plus 2m squared, and then bring down our plus 5m, and then bring down our plus 3. Did we really combine any terms with that one? No, the only thing we really did was just turn the right side opposite signs and then reordered. And then looking at number 32, we leave the left side again, 3s squared plus 4s. We bring in here positive 10s squared minus 6s. So now we have 3 and 10 to make 13 s squareds. And then we have 4 and negative 6 to make minus 2s. Questions on that? Okay, so how did we do with the addition and subtraction? Good? I know there's still more problems to do, but that's up to 32, that's what you can expect on the quiz tomorrow. Okay. Now we got this word problem, which was kind of tricky. The next one, number 34, I think it was a little bit easier than this one, but this one was a little tricky, and here's why. I want this question mark, right? I want to figure out what that length is. Well, I'm given the full length of the frame to be 6w squared plus 8. Okay, how do I find just the question mark? How do I find just the width of the photo? Nate? Yeah, what do I subtract? What do I take away?
The w squared minus 3w plus 2.
Okay, now, this will give me this length minus this length. Is that the length of the question mark? No. What else do I have to take away? Yeah, what's that length? The same thing. I have to take another w squared minus 3w plus 2. So do you see how I left some room? I've got to take away 2 of those. That's where this is kind of weird, because I've got to take away 2 of those things. Okay?
Would that be on the quiz tomorrow?
No. I bring in this negative 2, and that'll get me 6w squared plus 8 minus 2w squared plus 6w minus 4. And that gives me 4w squared, 6w plus 4. All terms are equal. Question? All right, now this could be, okay, because this is kind of a more simple example. It's still kind of difficult, but it's not as bad as the photo frame one. I've got a rectangle, and then the length of the rectangle is 4a plus 3b. The width is 7a minus 2b. And I want to find the perimeter of that rectangle. How do you find the perimeter?
Yeah, both sides. That's the area.
Add up all the sides, right? We add up all the sides. Another way, is specifically for a rectangle, is you take 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. That's the one that I want to use here. 2 times the length, 8a plus 6b, plus 2 times the width, 14a minus 4b. Double the width, double the length, and add them together. Is that the same thing as adding up all the sides?
Yes.
Yes. I would take 4 plus 4 plus 7 plus 7, 3b plus 3b plus negative 2b plus negative 2b. So 8 and 14 make 22. 6 and negative 4 make 2. Questions on that one? Okay, let's take a look here at the last set, 36 to 42. 36 to 42 even. What did we get for 36, Brennan? What did you get for 36?
2m squared plus 3m.
Good, 2m squared plus 3m. I basically just combined these terms. 4 and negative 2 make positive 2. What did you get for 38, Nate? Okay, we distribute that in, and that would have given us, I'll bring it down here, negative b minus 7 plus 2b. So what would that give me? What's a negative b plus 2b? Just a v. And then b minus 7. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Got it. Number 40. Paige, what did you get for 40?
4z to the second minus 2z minus 4.
I like the 4z to the second and then the minus 4. It should be minus 10z in the middle. Did you? Oh. I think it's a minus 2.
Yeah, I thought
And then 42 here, we distribute in the negative. Negative 7h squared minus 4h plus 7 minus 7h squared plus 4h minus 11. It almost is very tempting to cancel out the 7h squared. Do they actually cancel? They're both negative, so they become negative 14. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. So negative 14h squared. The 4h's do cancel. And then we have a 7 minus 11 to get negative 4. Okay, how we do? How do we feel? So your quiz tomorrow includes addition and subtraction, just like what we just went over, okay? And also finding the degree of a monomial, finding the degree of a polynomial, putting things into standard form, and identifying the degree and number of terms so that you can classify it, so you can name it. That's pretty much your quiz. So what we're going to do tomorrow is I'm going to give you this review assignment today, and with the rest of the class you're going to work on it. What we're going to do tomorrow is go over that. I'll answer any questions we have. We'll probably do this exact same thing where we try to identify the degrees and number of terms. And then with the remaining time, I'll give you some, with the remaining time, I'll give you your quiz. Does that make sense? Okay. Let me pull up the page for you. Good. I wanted to give you about 15 minutes. Perfect. The page that S17, that's just linked into the assignment. So if you're watching along in the video, make sure you click into the, well, I guess you saw it. The video's gonna be right there. Anyway, that's the assignment. It's not in the book pages on like LinkedIn on the home page. It's just the individual page linked in right there. But here it is on the screen. Let me turn off the video. So long, everybody.